Now, if you've got a worksheet like this, where you have a lot of different areas of numbers, if we were to zoom out on this a little bit, you can see it's a little bit better here. We've got quite a bit of data here. Very similar sets of numbers, just with different yearly breakdowns. All right. Now, what I want to be able to do with this is to very quickly be able to print out any one of my sections here quickly. Now, normally what I have to do to make that happen is, let's say for instance I wanted to print out this 2011 sheet here. What I'd have to do is I'd have to select the area like that, not a big deal, go back over to File, click on the Print, and then make sure that over here in the settings area that I tell it I want to print out just that selection. All right, just like that, and that takes care of it. If I wanted to find a different one, I'd have to kind of scroll maybe down, scroll over a little bit and say, okay, now I want to do this one here. So I'd have to go and select that, go back up into File, go back down to Print, and again, my print selection, and then I could print that out. Now, if this is something that you're going to do a lot, you know, where you'll open up this workbook, you'll scroll over to an area, select it, and then go in there and tell it when you go to print that you want to print out just that selection. If you're going to be doing that a lot, you might think about naming each of these areas and then be able to use this little drop down arrow here to jump to any of those areas. The naming of an area is what we call a range name, or named ranges, however you want to think of it. Here's how you do that. This is how you name them. What you do is you select the range just like that. That's the first thing you do. Then you go up here into that name box, you click that, and you give it a name. Now the name has to start out with an alpha, all right? So we can call it maybe something like S for sales, and maybe just call it 2010, just like that, all right? And then once you've done that, you hit the Enter key, all right? Oh, you know what happened there? Tell you what I did there. It was a good one here. When I went up there and I typed in S2010, that was a cell address, and that actually jumped down to cell address S2010. I usually don't usually do it that way. Usually when I name these things, we'll try this again here. I'll select that area. I'll go back up to the name box, and I'm going to call it. I'll just call it Sales 2010. How about that? There's no cell address called Sales 2010. All right, so I type that in, hit the Enter key, and now that's the range name. Now I'm not going to waste your time and do every one of these. I'll just pick a few here to work with here. So I'll go ahead over here to the 2015 one, select that one, go up to the name box, type in Sales 2015, enter it, and there I got that one. And then I'll go over to the far end here, and I'll take this one, and we'll call that one Sales 2017. All right, so Sales 2017, hit the Enter key, and that's it. So now, that's okay, you go back and you save your worksheet. We're all done with that. Now, you come in one day and you say, okay, I want to print out the 2017 sheet, okay? So what do? Well, you go up to your name box here, a little drop-down arrow, Sales 2017, click onto that, and it jumps you right over to it. And at that point then, you click on the File, you click on the Print, all right? And make sure it says Print Selection. There it is, and you go ahead and you print it, all right? Again, you go back and hit the drop-down, hit 2010, there's 2010, File, Print, Selection, print it, and off it goes. So that's pretty cool. Very, very cool feature there. Now those will get saved when you save the worksheet or save the workbook. So that's all you have to do. Now, if for whatever reason you want to get rid of a named range, right? You want to just delete the idea of it having a name, then what you can do is you can go over here to Formulas, right? Go to your Name Manager, right? It'll show you all your names here. Let's say you want to get rid of the 2010, so you just click on the 2010, hit delete, hit OK, it's gone. Close it up, that's it. Later on when you go back to here, you won't see that 2010 anymore. All right, so hopefully this comes in handy. It's a good little tool to work with. Appreciate you watching the video. Take care.